Welcome to the AlbionTV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is the 10th of September, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen One, and joining me today, as always, I have Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are currently following Sucks on a... Is this a all Battlemount group? Robin? What? Where are the demounted players? Can you even kill anybody like this?
They have a bomb squad. They have like a group of like 15 demounted. But yes, today is Jurassic Park theme day for Blue Army, with about 90% of them all on Battlemounts. They have been fighting actually for quite a while. 9 alliances here, along with Nope and the Nope Are You boys. It's been interesting to spectate. This is some massive clumps. I'm not sure the outcome of this engagement. And it looks like a lot of the bomb squad of BA is getting pummeled. I can't really tell what's going on.
This is ridiculous. This does not seem like this type of gameplay since pre-Queen. My game is pretty shot right now with all these battle modes.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't know how else to explain it. It's not going healthy. But the bomb squad seems very dead, as does a large group of 9. There's some corpses out there, Robin. I don't know if 9 guys running around with heron spears and a bunch of battle mounts is going to work for these guys.
I think BA's strategy is that if you can't see who's alive, you can target them.
True.
And then you have to sort of do AoE damage and hope.
Just hope and pray.
It's true. I think that might be a lot of the strategy here. I think maybe using more of the juggernauts would have been wise. I think those guys stack really well, and I feel like there's too few of them compared to the mammoths.
They're still getting kills. There's quite a few dismounted still for BA. They're tucked away in there somewhere.
You can't. There's a few of them. I think Groglord's on a beetle.
Dennis nearly died. Like, he was just wandering around. I believe all these battle mounts are supplied by Blue Army, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe 1 or 2 are like player owned, but yeah. I don't know if they're gonna lose any of their big boy mounts. We'll have to wait and see. 9 are just still holding on strong here. You can't really shock all this. You just gotta enjoy the chaos, and you know it's nice to see a bit of memeing every now and then, and I don't think we've ever seen a faux Battlemount CTA on this scale before.
This is
kind of reminds me, you know, when was it? Just after Queen, when the war between Blue Army and PoE was underway.
Right.
And PoE started stacking battle mounts out the wazoo. This kind of reminds me of that. But
really? I mean, this is kind of ridiculous, over the top.
Yeah,
that was kind of over the top at the time too, in that they would have a ton of battle mounts, but not this many.
Yeah, I mean, it's Blue Army's final days, 2 days, 17 hours remaining until the season ends. Grogor gonna fall on that engagement.
Wow. Yeah, that's it. Is that really all that's left of Blue Army? Is 3 days? Where's King Mojo then, if he's only got 2 days left? Where's Corral?
Sure. She's here. She was here. She died.
Oh, she died. Okay.
I think
she's right there.
She's right there. Okay, okay. Well, I see her. I forget that we're in second party.
Yeah. So this would be. Actually, yeah, you're right. Actually, I don't know. Yeah.
This is party number 2.
Pearl's shock calling or healing the actual bomb squad, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah.
Do we have like Sarge out there leading the men? John Koo?
No. John Koo doesn't play that much anymore. I think he's on vacation until next season. I believe he's got his own guild that he's
already ready. Yeah. Okay, that would be an interesting one. Already happening. I've already heard, like, Sarge. Maybe that's where Sarge is too. Already getting ready for his guild.
Yeah. Uh,
Some of the guys maybe aren't ready to go and don't feel like spending all their money on Battlemount CTAs.
do you want to hop on X Play now that we've shown a
Oh, yeah, the
little
guy
bit?
with
We
the
can
Y,
actually
yeah.
shot call some of this action here as the 9 Alliance are on the map fighting west down at the door as Blue Army slowly make their way towards them.
Okay.
It's one of those really messy fights.
This is very messy, and here comes Peace over the top. Overwhelming numbers for 9. I mean, that's saying something.
It is, right?
Having more
And
numbers than 9 does?
actually,
Yeah.
no, there's some reinforcements. I
43?
just saw them come in on the western side. Tucked away all the way to the southwest are reinforcements for
Well,
9.
what's got BA got for its disarray? 28, and then there's West as well, and Nope.
Yep.
So that's a lot. 9 does have a 42, which is also a great deal of players, but there's Nope out there as well and West. So combined, I don't know. It's close.
I love how 9 just CTA coming in there like, no. We're not touching that.
I don't want to. No, they should definitely go and get all the ballistas they can right now. That would be the wise move. Tucking in 7, 8 ballistas here could be making some profit.
It's only one map away. Morgana's Rest is a map away here, so it's all down to if they got them tucked away in the
The
banks
way
over
you
there.
would make profit, Chosen, is
It's not show up.
if you're BA and list the ballistas for sale.
Oh, yeah.
Smart.
True.
I
But I'm
should have
looking
done
from
that.
9's perspective because, if they just take a few of these out, they can pay for themselves.
Oh, there comes a nasty actually engagement here. Nice little play.
9
Not
did
enough
really
DPS.
well there. I think something fell. There's some dead bodies over there.
Rigged a lot.
Rigdolot's running.
He's trying to survive.
He's fine.
Oh, the return comes in. Blue Army. These. I love how over the last couple of weeks we've seen these groups progress in terms of the way that they're working as a ZVZ force. I mean, Inomatics have picked up their defensives in terms of like Judicators forward, healing. Everything's picked up for the 9 Alliance and 6, and it's really good to see like people taking steps to improve themselves in ZVZ, and it clearly showing when it actually comes to fighting, as their groups are staying alive with the counter engagements. There goes a forward Inomatic staff onto the front lines of 9. Blue Army slowly retreating to the northeast. I think another group of 9 to the northwest just engaged onto BA. BA's tucked in against the wall here. Yikes. I still... Surely a lot of these people that were in part of the bomb squad for BA have been killed. OWCR there is a Battlemount player, as I can tell by his build setup. Starting to get focus fired here. see, that's the trouble, right? Once you start seeing Battlemount players dismounted, you just focus back onto them. Dennis trying to knock the groups away here, along with a couple members.
It's nice. He's
with
doing
the
okay.
Bastions. Yeah, nicely done. That ballista for Blue Army's actually pummeling away onto the 9 Alliance Battlemount. Oh. But this is just entertainment.
This is definitely entertaining for sure. I do like seeing all these battle mounts. We don't see enough of them, but I don't know if this is the right way to do it, Robin. I think that maybe a more tactical use of a lot of battle mounts. I feel like they might have too many.
More is always better.
No.
Always. Just
No.
more.
There's
And more expensive is also always better. So 15 command mammoths is what I'm...
Boldy's gonna go down here. Oh no, he's gonna lose his beetle.
Oh?
Boldy. Well, his beetle is at 1 bar.
Alright.
We'll hop on him because X plays in the wind.
Yeah, he's done.
Oh, wow.
He's out there.
Yeah, a lot
Where
of
is he?
these A lot of these guys are starting to get dismounted here.
Yeah,
Oh
this
boy,
is
Boldy's
he's
down.
going down. He's losing bars of actual health here. This could be rough. There could be some battle mounts on the floor in these bags. Somebody's got to loot them. Where's Arch?
Boldy's just getting kidnapped. He's down. He's
Bye,
out for the
Boldy.
count. Rest in peace, Boldy. It was a good run. Time to go to the bar, I think. There's no need to return. It's like Sucks is going to be chilling in the castle. A little bit of info. I believe I just got some more news that Tomashi and the boys are going to be doing a little bit of memeing as well with their CTA.
Okay, what are they doing?
I got whispered that when Elevate joined this fight, they will be doing a Fire and Ice CTA.
Okay.
So meatballs and snowballs.
I'm watching Syndic and the guys just run over somebody.
They just got
M3R.
scouted, I believe.
No, they're running over the M3R.
Yeah, in the Fallen, just 6 Alliance.
Yes, and Elevate are queuing in here. So
Yeah, Elevate's on their way in. They're the ones that 37 seconds until the queue, and they just scouted that PoE blob.
Yep.
And there's a number of Elevate over there still scouting, like keeping an eye on it. They're
I
mounted.
am on Syndic at the moment. He's still pushing 6 to the east here. The man's charging forward. 6 though, looking for a return engagement maybe
nice.
here. The cleanse is coming out onto the back end. Nice use of the Judicator helmet there from the members of PoE. Syndic, I think he just got word that he's getting wrapped around from the northeast side. A lot of his boys getting caught down in that little ravine there. But 6 not having enough DPS, and now Elevate, you see that blob edging into the south of this major blob. It's going to be Elevate just rotating around here. So Syndic knows that his back end could be exposed, and Elevate could take full advantage of that, but he needs to stay up front. He is now the meat of the sandwich.
So
Rotating
he's meat
up
of the
here.
sandwich, and his back end is exposed to your mum.
Yep. And here they come. I'm going to switch
Okay.
on to Tomashi.
We might need to come up with new ways to describe things, Robin. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's fine. Tomashi and the boys dismounted. Overcharges are popped here. Let's see this Fire and Ice CTA, shall we? Nice defensive there from
This is
Cheesecake.
so silly.
Very nicely done.
Oh, I
And a
see.
lot of fire and a lot of
Yep.
ice. There
A
they
lot
go.
of-
The,
like, all
the
I see is
meatballs
fire
and the
and ice.
snowballs. Yes.
This is
Beta.
entertainment.
Beta's
Today is
easy.
entertainment.
I love it. Nice little soul swipe up the hill here. Going right into the side of Sun. But they're in quite a bad spot, actually. Sun could capitalize on this if they engage directly to the south, but they're not going to because they're still fighting 6 up onto the northwest side. Looks like Elevate do have a second rotation here as well. Carpet's getting used to get up the hilltop. Who are they going to look for? Oh, that 6 mammoth's looking very low.
I just heard that we had Zulu versus Surf as well on Ferrum.
Here we go. Nice clump. Damnation Pierce into the DPS output in PoE's. EQMS boys getting smashed here on that engagement. Now the returns coming in. The main squad of PoE engaging from both sides. Defensives are down here for the front lines of Elevate. Are they going to be able to soak it up and look for a return engagement to the eastern side? That's some juicy clumps over there. I'm looking at it. I'm getting excited. Where's the DPS? The cooldown should be any second now. Here it is, the blazing right on top of the choke point into the permafrost, and the back end just getting clumped and dumped here. Very nicely done. No return engagement from PoE from the southeast side. It looks like Elevate are now going to be rotating and looking for their next engagement. We do have PoE 2 just to the southwest. Nice little use of the Eagle there from PoE Squirtle member. Just slowing down the rotation and the engagement. Sun, perfect placement here. They're going to get wrapped from the northeast side as well as the main PoE Zerd comes in. Surely you capitalize off this. Very nice engagement from PoE, but it's not going to be enough. Sun didn't wrap around from the southwest side, so they're not going to be able to bomb over the top. And it looks like a little bit of friendly fire coming in. Your mum holding on for dear life here on the choke point. Elevate should just back up a little bit here, get themselves a little bit of breathing room. A lot of them below half HP. There we come. It's like they're going to shift their focus back onto PoE 2, maybe to the southwest. PoE 2 can just bomb right through that little tiny cliffside there if they really wanted to. PoE should engage here. Now we're looking for a full push.
Tamashi's running down the hill here towards PoE and landing some nice.
That's a lot of ice.
I
all
just
over the
see
screen.
ice.
Wow.
I just see ice. Nice ice. Where's the fire?
Ice, baby. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
the return though is rough. Just not enough. Everybody wanted to play fire and ice. They're like, do we need to bring all our defensives? Actually, they cleaned that up pretty good. I got to give them some credit there. It looked really low early on, like they were going to suffer some massive losses, but the defensives were once again true, and they survived for the most part.
Yeah, look at this. PoE 2 tried to engage on the back end, and now they're going to feel the full wrath of the Ice and Fire CTA as the ice just rains down on top of their members on that choke point. A little bit too slow. Elevate, I believe, using 2 different sets of cooldowns for their support players at the moment as well. So that's why we're not seeing like these wraparounds, 2 different engages being as impactful for PoE. And here it comes. PoE are now flooding through the choke point. Are they going to carry on pushing here? Elevate still wrapping around to the north. They got PoE 2 directly to their southwest now. They need to be careful not to clump up onto this choke point. This is going to be deadly if they all go through here. Surely Sun see where Elevate are going. This is going to be the best opportunity for PoE 2 to capitalize as Soulside goes out, but no follow-up DPS, no CC stopping anybody going through that choke point. Come on, boys, you need to read the map better than that. This is legit. Look how clumped they are, and it's a dead end there as well. Oh my word. Oh god. We talk about map reading quite a bit here, and that's a prime example of it coming into play. It looks like Elevate are going to be mounting up and doing a little bit of a rotation here. Maybe 6 are now back in the fight. Arthur's Rest is legit just 1 map away here, so they could have returned. What's Syndic doing?
Oh,
He's still dismounted.
he's still there.
Maybe they just Elevate just didn't like that positioning there. A couple of reinforcements coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's breaking up. Is that Robin or is that me? Hello? Guys, can you still hear me?
Oh, there we go. I think our server's back.
Oh, so it was the server, not any one of us.
Yeah,
We're all like
yeah.
scrambling to see which one of us it is, and we're just like all in panic mode. Yeah, okay, server it is.
All right. I guess we're back. By the way, sucks with all the battle monsters in Morgana's Rest. I don't...
That's over. Tamashi's just dismounted in front of Hammer and Sickle. Hammer and Sickle remounting up. Elevate not being able to catch as many as he would like here. May even just cancel that engagement. Cluster Q's activated once again. PoE have rotated to his western side as well. Little bit of a better placement for Elevate themselves. Obviously outnumbered, you want to utilize choke points to your advantage here. And looking at the map now, this is a nice little maze area. Different elevations, different places to kite, especially to the southwest and southeast side of the map. So this area actually working out in his favor. And he's just trying to bait PoE to fight him here. That's all he's doing at the moment. He's not walking towards them. He's dragging them. He's dragging the PoE Zerg to where he wants to fight. And PoE are, looks like they're hook, line, and sinker. As some of them may get caught off here. Big Camland coming in, but the DPS just off on the placement. Unfortunately, only one member.
Close, it's close. Yeah, just one guy there. Charisse.
Happens. Yeah, the Camland connecting onto the Bastion there. The biggest box out of everybody. And it looks like PoE 2 are to the western side? Or is it the
Yeah,
north
they are
side?
they are northwest, I believe, and PoE is directly to the west. There is a scattered force directly north, but I think it's PoE, not PoE 2.
Alrighty, yeah.
Actually, I take that back. It is PoE 2. There's been some rotation. Over the top is definitely PoE 2 with PoE to the west. This is going to be, as they rotate over this hill, they're going to actually find a little bit of space. Okay.
They could find a
That's
bomb
a nice
right
choke.
down.
Yeah, they could be okay here. If they even back up a bit and use this as a choke, they can make PoE and PoE 2 come from the same direction. They're really making PoE 2 pay over the wall, though. That's beautiful.
A lot of them actually.
Okay, here is that splinter group I said of the singular PoE.
Yeah, Magdeburg
No
and Hammer and
twos.
Sickle not doing much. They just look
gonna
to
get run
elevate
over.
engage. And
Yeah,
now they're
they're
going
gonna
to
get
pay
run
the
over.
price.
It's
Nice.
like if they were, I would say, about 45 seconds earlier on that rotation, they could have really done some work.
Yeah, for sure. And I just saw a group of SMA actually directly to the north of Hammer and Sickle's group getting involved in the action as well. Just the Value Guild coming in and engaging into the back end.
Rotten, that's 4 dead members of your mum, though, from that engagement that looked really in favor of your mum against PoE and Hammer and Sickle there. There were actually some drops in favor of Hammer and Sickle. Well done if they're bombing. They're getting obliterated overall in the total numbers. I would say, 4 to 12, 15.
Yeah, look at this. Hammer and
might have
Sickle are
just
now
hit 20.
wiped off here.
Mhm.
This is good. Elevates now. They don't have to worry about their northeast side. They can now start engaging back to the southwest. SMA are going to be causing a little bit of hassle here for Hammer and Sickle, I think. Actually, no, they're going to engage onto Elevate. Nicely done, boys, coming out of nowhere. SMA actually going to be the group with the advantage here when it comes to disarray. So, but I don't think they had enough with them to survive the impact of Elevate. But while all that was happening, PoE have rotated. Hammer and Sickle still mounted, a little bit clueless in what they want to do here, but Sun going to take full advantage of the chaos, swooping around from the northwest and from the south, engaging, but the defenses were down. Elevate may lose a couple members as they carry on kiting through the choke points of the edge of the map here on top of the cliffs. These Eagles as well, putting pressure on, stopping spells getting used. That's going to stop boots, speed boosts, everything being used here. Hammer and Sickle still mounted to the northeast. They're going to get caught here. Oh, that could be one or two members could go down. But Hammer and Sickle are just kiting out Elevate at the moment, and PoE are right on their tail to the southwest side. But that could be perfect for Elevate as they look for a turn onto the choke point to the southwest side. Defensives, though, the Grail Seekers coming out for Sun. Very nicely done indeed, stopping that push. And now that's going to give them a chance to rotate around. You can see them all swooping around on the northwest side here as the main PoE Zerg switch places and take the choke point against the edge of the map. And that's going to allow them to lock this group in place. Another devastating engagement to the northwest side, though. But I think Elevate have limited time on their hands as PoE are getting into position to just engulf this Zerg of Elevate.
Yeah, I think this is going to end pretty soon. There's a great big force to their northeast, and it is pushing down. And we're already seeing the first corpses hit the ground, and there's nowhere to go in the west. They're just going to run into the teeth of this. Actually, where are these guys to the west? Did they all back up? Where are they? They're running the wrong way. Robin, this was over.
No.
This
It
was over. Oh my God.
Well, I take it back. The reign of ice and fire continue here for Elevate as PoE just completely give up the south side of Elevate, allowing them to push through a small contingent of rogue natives, I believe it was, and regroup, reposition, allow themselves to now funnel PoE through the choke point to the northeast side. And look at this engagement. The meatball comes strolling through the Zerg. Something that many players have not seen since Beta 1 or Beta 2. God, you love to see it. The push continues, though. Now we see the wrap. Finally, PoE have realized what they've done. And we have PoE 2 coming in from the northwest side, engaging. Defensives are down. Now Sun are going to be taking the brunt of the engagement. Some big boy camlands into the permafrost as it's now time for the ice to rain down shards on top of PoE 2. allowing Elevate to have a little bit of breathing room out to the west. Resets are down, defensives are down, as well as the kiting continues here in Battleberry Plains. This has been insane, heavily outnumbered in the open world, something that we really do not see Elevate do against PoE, because we know how much of a larger force they are. We also see the 6 Alliance taking a return as well to the north side, coming in mounted. That could cause PoE a little bit of issue as well. I think they're positioning themselves to engage onto PoE's back end here. So it's definitely a 3-way again.
I like it when it gets that way, Robin.
Yeah.
It gets more exciting.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure off your mum here. Sun, though, looking for an engagement onto the choke point. Some back-end Calmans connecting. Northeast side, nice little stoppage coming in. Defensive locusts are out, but it looks like your mom could die on this engagement. Enigmatic staffs are down. A lot of dead bodies for Elevate happening here. Are they going to make it across this bridge? Where's the main PoE Zerg? A lot of members actually making it. I thought it was going to be more deadly than that, but they need to be careful. Elevate's in a very bad position. They have the Sun group wrapping around on the northeast side. Surely they're going to pay more attention to that than the actual bridge itself. It looks like some of the defensive players for Elevate actually stopping that engagement dead in its tracks, and now it's going to leave the opening, but defensive icicle and inertia ring down. It's not going to stop the push here. Sun could get caught off guard, could get wiped on this play. Just 1 or 2 members, though. Nothing too crazy. And now Russian Guild making their attempt on the west. Some random DPS getting thrown out here onto Elevate. It's going to force down some resets and everything. And as that happens, PoE 2 coming on the eastern side. PoE coming on the west. Massive ice stoppage coming in. Elevate in a little bit of an awkward position. They're going to have to run headfirst into this PoE 2 group. That's what they're going to do. Carry on the push through a very deadly choke point. And look at this. PoE's main Zerg directly to the north side of them. Are they going to double back and come back through the choke? They are indeed, as second party holding on for dear lives, trying to stop this engagement coming in. This is great plays by your mom, as it shows that PoE, even though they're
incredibly
split,
smooth moves through these tight chokes.
they're just keep forcing PoE and PoE 2 on top of each other, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic positioning. This is a masterclass in positioning by Tamashi right here. Just very impressive work and incredible discipline by the players in Elevate right now to pull this off. This is no easy feat. This kind of stuff is stuff we used to praise BA for back in the day with King Mojo, but this is hard stuff to pull off. Well done here by Elevate, keeping themselves alive and playing between 2 separate armies in these nasty tight chokes.
Indeed, and rotating, kiting, map awareness, where you want to go, telling your men and having them listen to your calls. It's all part of being a major ZVZ force, one of the best ZVZ forces we have in the game at the moment. And unfortunately for us, it's Elevate's final days here, as they are indeed closing when this season ends, and bowing out of the world of Albion for the time being. Hopefully we see a return of them in the near future.
We'll see some of the players. I know a number of the players are staying. There's already preparations for, I believe, 2 other guilds out of this.
Nice.
I believe you've heard of Broke Boys before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to be the bigger of these 2 groups from what I've heard.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Tamashi and the boys still in the fight here in Battleberry Plain, as PoE seem to be backing away from them, not putting them any pressure really at the moment. And Tamashi's really able to kite all the way back into the position where he wants to play. And like we said, time and time again, it's on this eastern side of the map, on the hilltops, tucked away in the edge of the map, so he can't get flanked that hard. And maybe PoE are... Oh no, they're to the southwest. Nice defensive ego and inertia ring here from PoE. Very nicely done. But Elevate and the boys trying to get on top of the cliff here. Defensives are down for the front line. Look how many defensives are down here. And some nasty Calmans are connecting, but not enough DPS follow-up for PoE onto Elevate. Going to be able to survive that engagement pretty goddamn well. Elevate looks like they're going to be rotating to the north here, trying to once again funnel PoE and PoE 2 into each other so they can capitalize off the chaos of friendly fire. And remember, 6 are also out on the battlefield somewhere. I'm not sure where. And we're seeing a couple skulls pop up all the way to the west. That could be 6 getting involved. PoE fresh off the dismount. Oh my. If Elevate were a little bit sooner coming down to the south, that could have been devastating for PoE. And it looks like both sides are indeed getting reinforcements. Like we said, Arthur's Rest is only 1 map away, so respawning, gear buybacks, it's all available for both sides here. And PoE 2 going to take a brunt, but the return engagement, great energy shaper placement from PoE 2 here. It's going to force Elevate back to the north side, and it could walk them right into PoE main Zerg. But it looks like they've actually backed off. And now Elevate notices that they're going to put their full attention back onto PoE 2. I still can't get over seeing these bloody snowballs and meatballs.
This is just ridiculous. I can't believe this is functioning, really, Robin. This is, everybody always says it's about how you make up your group, right? It's very important, the group makeup. You need to have the group makeup. I'm starting to think skill might matter as well. And as I say that, not having enough defensives gets 4 guys killed. Okay. Well, a little column A, column B. Thanks, internet.
Yeah, I mean, Elevate need to play the choke points if they're going to use these weapons to the best of their abilities. Those meatballs and snowballs that we keep seeing, they only go in a straight line. You can't curve them, you can't maneuver them. It's like, and they take quite a long time to roll through. Like the travel time is a long time.
The local chat is all about how are you guys losing to meatballs and snowballs? Like, Robin.
What a meme day, dude. What a meme day here on the War Report. And I'm glad that a lot of these guilds are having fun and just enjoying their couple final days here of the season. And then look at this. Look at the push here onto PoE 2. But PoE are now putting the pressure on in the back end. Here.
This
is lot working. Of resets going down. This could be it.
I'm kind of like rooting for PoE on this one because I just want them to, feel good about themselves in this situation. Because if Elevate pulls out of this... Okay, Elevate's pulling out. They only lost a third of their guys.
But your mom's going back in. Look at the snowball, dude.
Look at this. This is nonsense.
I love it. Oh, my God.
Come on, son. You guys have the experience. You have the know-how. Tell your younger kids to play and what buttons to press. I'm sure it'll work for you.
If anything, this wants me to get Retro Man to buff the meatball and the snowball. To bring it back
clearly, they're OP. They're OP, Robin. They are far too strong.
Oh my God! Look at this devastation, dude.
We're watching the new meta.
Oh my God!
What's that meta? Everybody dying?
Oh no!
Oh dear! And the push carries on. PoE are trying to leave the zone, I think. Or no, they're some of them were. Nice little bomb over the wall. Demon armor's coming out and just destroying that mist piercer there on the tip of our screen. And Elevate are actually breaking through the choke point. How is this going on? The Camland connecting. There comes the... Oh my God, the ice and fire. Oh my God, what a meme.
Syndic is out.
I can't even, dude. They're like, people like have been saying a couple times, like, oh, you guys go so hard on PoE, Elevate, blah blah blah. Like, dude, like, how can we not enjoy this and want Elevate to win when they're legit memeing with what, half, maybe even like PoE have normally like between 200 to 300 people. Elevate are massing less than 100 at the moment.
80, just around 80.
Yeah. And they're using meme weapons, and they just won the ZVZ here in Battle Royale play.
I was rooting for PoE there. I wanted to see them win because I was worried about this would do to their psychology. Like, what's going to happen to you after this? How do you go and stand next to your teammates and re-gear after this?
I would just log off, dude. Ice and fire, baby. Ice and fire. Oh dear. Oh, I no words, no words. First we had the zoo, then we had
Meme
the ice
Fest
and fire.
2021. It's Meme Fest 2021, Robin. I feel like I should be having more fun with this because it's hilarious and goofy, but I feel bad for PoE. Well, for Sun. I mean, you can't say that Sun is a bunch of new players who are new to the game and this is their first rodeo. Like, I mean, that's what we're being told about PoE and in general, and specifically with CIR, that a lot of these guys, are newer and they're getting their feet wet.
All right. Wow. Interesting. What day is it today? Friday. Do we have any other shows today? I think so, right? We have a daily show today?
Yeah, yeah.
What's happening on the daily show?
Oh, I'm going to throw out the script today. I was going to talk about funny things and memes and the community, but...
Hey, you can't just do a whole show on PoE.
No, I can't.
I'm sorry, PoE. I just had to. That, all right? It's just a bit of banter. Just a bit of banter.
We're all friends here. All friends here.
It's Dev Talk Day, actually.
Dev Talk Day.
Oh, nice.
New weapon, new info on that, or a whole Dev Talk that we gotta watch. There's a lot of new stuff in there, so we do have quite a lot of different things, not just memes.
Yeah, I mean, we got new biomes there. New.
What? Oh.
Yeah. You got biomes in there, dude.
Oh.
You got the forest biome. You got the desert biomes. I believe even the snow biome was showed off a little bit.
Yeah. The most necessary one is the snow biome.
Yeah, it's no longer a flashbang walking into a snow zone. I can confirm.
Oh god. Well, I gotta say the whole thing looks awesome, and I don't want to build it up too much, but I have recently seen an ad. Apparently, Albion Online comes with HD graphics. Don't even have to download a mod.
Yeah, free of charge.
Mm-hmm.
Shame. I love how they did a complete 180 on that decision. And
oh yeah, well, when everybody's memeing on you for it, it's got to be bad. You got to take care of that.
Yeah,
take care of that. Don't look like that.
But yeah, alrighty. And then tomorrow we have the big boys, the 20 versus 20s and 5v5s. We also then on the Sunday have the level, is it 8s and 9s for the Sunday for the 5v5s?
I believe so, right?
Yes.
We have 5v5 on both days. The finals are on Sunday, 8s and 9s. It's going to be very exciting. I love the finals. We've always had some really good matches in there. And then the following weekend, guys, that's the big weekend. That's the CLC. That's when it all goes down. That's when the 8 best teams in all of the Crystal League 5v5 nonsense that's been going on for the entire season get together for 2 days of best of 3 with a final best of 5 match to see who the very best 5v5 players are in this game. And it's some of the most incredibly entertaining content that we get in Albion throughout the season. And I'm looking forward to it on the 18th.
Indeed. I can't wait for the CLC to see who gets crowned victor. It wasn't Hargero last time.
I have no idea who it's going to be this time, dude. I'm completely... So everybody's using the same weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And things are very hectic day to day. And it's interesting to see if anybody will pull out something different. We have seen the conflict team. Yeah, I said the conflict team. Yes, they're relevant in this situation. Pull out Frost. Yeah. Only thing that was different for 3 weeks was one team using Frost. And it seems like a couple other people are going to try it now. But the counters to it are quick and easy. But if you can do that, you pull out the hammer. You make it so that your opponent doesn't have the hammer if they have to counter your Frost with Arcane. And people are starting to move in that direction and think maybe that's the way they're going to go. We'll see. I'm very interested to see how the next 2 weekends play out in the 5v5 scene.
Be quite interesting indeed. Look forward to that. Make sure you got it marked down in your calendar for next weekend. Alrighty, let's wrap up this very meme-ish war report with a bit of a plug with our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV, where you can probably rewatch this meme probably tomorrow or the next day when I get around to uploading it. And I mean, you can watch the 5v5 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage along with the War Reports Invasion Day battles. We got the Hellgate showcases, the feedback loops, and the daily shows. We've also got our interviews on there. But if you're looking to listen to our interviews, maybe in a different format, say MP3, on the way to work, on the way home from work, on the way to school, who knows? You can find that elsewhere. Can't you, Shozen?
You sure can. You can find that over on soundcloud.com/AlbionTV or any place you listen to podcasts by simply typing in Albion TV into your search bar. Should you do that, you will receive over 100 hits featuring some of the best interviews from some of the most interesting and charismatic individuals in all of Albion Online, as well as members of the Sandbox Interactive Development Team. So if you like interviews in the history of Albion, the politics of Albion, or just want to know how the game was made, head over to soundcloud.com/AlbionTV and listen away till your little heart's content.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this very unique war report, and shout out to everybody involved on the battlefield. Even if you were on the losing side, I'm pretty sure you can see and the enjoyment of what we witnessed today. Hopefully we may see some more tomorrow, as it's the final day of the season tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Who knows what Elevate and Blue Army have up their sleeves. We'll have to wait and see. But until then, stick around for the daily show coming up in 15 minutes-ish, 20 minutes, somewhere around there. For that, to go over the dev talk, gold codes, and everything else in between. Until then, have a glorious evening, everybody. Adios.